Hey everyone, this is David. Oh, it's just a quick hit on a Tuesday afternoon. Let me adjust the microphone. Come on in. We got a lot to talk about. First of all, look, there's so much. It's been, you ever think like we talk about so much here, but then when like so many really big things happen in such a short period of time, it's like, oh my God, like it's kind of a busy time. So listen, we talked on Sunday afternoon. Our quick hit was about Britt Eady's lawsuit, which I find I'm not shocked. The minute she didn't go to the reunion, I was like, she's gonna sue. We talked about that, and I have a lot more to say about that. And we talked about Paige leaving Summer House. Also, I guess in retrospect, not that shocking either, but at the time. And then there was the fake resignation from Carl, which was AI. Let me take a sip of a tea. I'm sipping a tea. I'm like a 90-year-old woman here today, which nothing wrong with that. And then Lexi, we don't know if she's leaving. So we talked about all that on Sunday. So go and listen to that. Now, can't keep up. Let's talk about the other news, the elephant in the room. Oh my God, I die. Bananas. Rachel Zoe is back. Oh my gosh. Listen, and we also talked about Teddy Mellencamp's return. So look, it looks like we're going to have everybody back. We're going to have Kathy back, Tilly back. We're going to have a back Kyle, a Dorit, a Sutton, Erica, Bose, which is seven people. We're going to add Teddy as a friend of, which is not yet confirmed. We're going to add Rachel Zoe full time. And I hear we're adding someone else full time. So I think we're going to have a full house at 10 again, which Kathy Hilton's first season, we also had 10. Now, I think that's too much, but that's just me. You see, here's the thing. This is why Beverly Hills rumor is that it's filming now. It's always when something is announced, a new cast member, then it or someone resigning. They make their statement. It's been a great, Paige had to make her statement. I mean, she made it on her own. But like when somebody is fired and they make their statement, look out for filming to begin right away because the person has to make their statement because then someone's going to spot someone on the streets of New York or LA. So I imagine Bravo had to announce Zoe because we're filming now. And there would be screenshots everywhere of why is Rachel Zoe hanging out with housewives? So better just announce it. So I imagine they're filming because filming usually starts right after an announcement like this is made. Rachel Zoe is joining. It is official. So there you go. Look, we've been talking for, how did we get here? We've been talking for months that it was probably going to be, like I've said, and we've all kind of said, it's going to be some well-known person. We were all looking at an actress. I said, look, it's not going to be A-list, no offense to Rachel Zoe, but it'll be someone who, is B-list or C-list and, it is what it is. And I mean, Garcelle was a name. So I imagine one of the two people to replace Garcelle would have been a name. And here we are. Um, Rachel Zoe has said herself, she's always asked if she'll ever return to reality TV. She has always said, if I have something to say and if there's a good reason, I'll return. But here we are now. She was on Rachel Zoe project for 5 seasons, which is longer than I thought, from 2008, 2013. So she hasn't been on the TV for 12 years. So it really is time. She's a different person. I know she just broke up with Rodger. I think we'll see Rodger. I don't really understand why they broke up other than the fact that they fell in love in Long Island. Shout out to Long Island and got together at a very young age. And here we are. What was I going to say? The producers, they always do it. They always find someone we're not thinking of. I still think Tracy Tutor would be perfect. Just she has the look. She likes to drink. She knows the girls, but she's also busy working. Not that you can't do both. She has a whole team, the Tracy Tutor team underneath her. But 6 seasons of Rachel Zoe is more than I thought. Everyone has always asked me, every time I do an interview and I'm on someone else's podcast, everyone always asks me, what are your favorite shows that are no longer on Bravo? My answer has never changed over the past however many years, 6.5 years since I've had this podcast. My favorite show, which is no longer on, is Ladies of London. I've had them all on this podcast. Stanberry, Juliet, Julia, blah, 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 whoever it is. We've interviewed them all. I'll reshare those when the show comes back. That's my favorite show that is no longer on Bravo. There's just something about fighting and getting down housewife style in a British accent, which I love. So that's my favorite show. And I've always said Rachel Zoe a very, very, very close second. I was really obsessed with Rachel Zoe back in the day. Look, it's given us Brad Goreski. And it which is going to be interesting. I mean, Brad does those videos and covers housewives. Is Brad gonna suck up and try to get back in Rachel's good graces now that she's a housewife, or is he just going to cover the housewives and not cover her, or just cover her in a bad manner? I mean, Brad is married to Gary, who is responsible for Family Guy and Will and Grace. So I don't know. I always thought that Rachel was jealous of Brad, and that when your second in command becomes, I wouldn't say he became bigger than her, but I wouldn't say that it's that Brad became bigger than Rachel, but he's married to Gary, so he has more money than her. And I mean, Brad works with like Demi Moore. He just went through the whole award season on The Substance with her. I mean, if I were Brad, I would drop all my other clients like Sarah Hyland and Leah Michelle. I would just be full time with Demi Moore. I mean, what else is there to do? But he's married to Gary, who's responsible for Family Guy and Will and Grace. We had Gary on this podcast. So Brad, I don't think is like sweating it that Rachel's going to be a housewife. I just think it's going to be interesting to see how he covers this and will they reconcile. Rachel's old project also gave us Jeremiah Brent, who then went on to marry Nate Berkus. He's also done very well for himself. And he's also now one of the Queer Eyes. So I just think there you go. Whatever happened to Taylor? I always liked Taylor, the dark, moody blonde who wants nothing to do with reality TV. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to use her to replace Garcelle. It's in a lot of papers. It's had the moment. Most of you seem excited. It's been over a decade. Like I said, it's been 13 years. Let's just be honest. Rachel says she'll return to TV if she's ever given the right opportunity. Look, I gotta be honest, Rachel, you were probably given hardly any opportunities, no offense, over the past decade. And this one is a good one that pays. So that's why you're taking it. I'm not sure you were fielding so many offers, but she says, here we go, RZ 2.0. So here we go, Rachel Zoe 2.0. I die, ba-na-nas. I loved her. Oh my God. Normal housewives get 60,000 to start. You get 100, some get 100,000. Ebony swears she got 100,000. Who else got 100,000 their first year? But in Beverly Hills, I do think it's a little different. I think Rinna got more than 100,000.